Six reasons Zion Williamson, New Orleans Pelicans will be NBA's most exciting show. The New Orleans Pelicans have used the past week to completely revamp and revitalize their franchise by on Thursday after for an up-and-coming nucleus of players. Williamson will be joined by Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart via the Lakers deal, and draft picks Jackson Hayes, Nickeil Alexander-Walker and DeMarcus Luzada Silva via a draft night trade with the Atlanta Hawks. All newcomers, while their moves have grabbed headlines, the brand of basketball this young team can put out next season has unlimited entertainment potential. USA Today Sports offers 6 ways the Pelicans could be the most exciting show in the NBA in 2019-20. In pre-draft interviews, Williamson credited Ball as being an old. Remember the Sacramento Kings in the 1998-99 season, when Jason Williams, Chris Webber, Bile Divac, and Peja Stojakovic were making highlight reels. That team became the league's most popular based on a mix of flair and high-octane offense. Expect the Pelican. Ingram's rise in the NBA has been gradual, but he's on the cusp of an all-star campaign given his numbers and overall productivity. If he can stay healthy, more NBA draft coverage. From the moment Williamson told fans in New Orleans, "Let's." Related slideshow, best and worst outfits from 2019 NBA Draft. The Pelicans won the 2019 NBA Draft before it even started, then they bolstered their lineup and depth via a smart trade acquisition at the Atlanta Hawks that allowed them to get several high-ceiling players in a draft class that didn't offer a surefire superstar at the number 4 spot they traded away. Hayes, David Griffin is a front office veteran who showed his worth by reeling in one of the biggest hauls in talent in NBA trade history with the Getting Ball. Griffin has been high on Gentry stirring the drink, signing the coach to a 2-year contract extension to guide the Williamson era's first phase. Gentry only follow Scott Gleason on Twitter. This article originally appeared on USA Today. Related slideshow, top picks of the NBA Draft provided by Iman.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.